My very first Winnie the Pooh. Pooh, the giving bear. There he is. Grunted Piglet as he dragged his wagon up to Pooh's house. The wagon was loaded with stuff. Piglet knocked on Pooh's door. "Hello, little Piglet," said Pooh when he saw his friend. "What's all that you have there in your wagon? Is it for me?" "Oh," Piglet giggled, "no, it's not for you, Pooh." "This is stuff from my house," Piglet said. "Things out of my cupboards and shelves that I'm not using anymore. I'm going to give them to Christopher Robin." Just then Tigger bounced up. "Hoo, hoo, 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 hello," he cried. Tigger had a full wagon with him, too. "Hello, Tigger," said Pooh. "Are you going to give your things to Christopher Robin, too?" "You betcha," answered Tigger. "I found all these things I don't play with anymore. Christopher Robin asked us to bring them to him. His school is collecting stuff to give to others who need it." "Do you have anything else? Do you have anything you don't need anymore, Pooh?" asked Piglet. "Something that someone else could use?" Let me think," said Pooh. Think, think, think. But he couldn't think of a thing. Just then Christopher Robin came along. "Oh, there you are," he exclaimed. "I've been looking for all of you." "See what we've got," called Tigger. "Oh, good," said Christopher Robin. "Thank you, Tigger." "That's wonderful, Piglet. What about you, Pooh? Do you have anything to add?" "Well, Pooh said, "I don't know." "I don't think I have anything to give away," said Pooh sadly. "Impossible," said Tigger. "There must be something. Let's have a look in your cupboard," suggested Piglet. "I didn't think I had anything either until I looked." Pooh was very doubtful, but he led the way inside and went to open his cupboard. "My goodness!" exclaimed Christopher Robin. "Oh my!" squeaked Piglet. "Zowie!" shouted Tigger. "You've given a home to every lost honey pot in the world, buddy boy. Well, you never know when I might need one." Pooh said, "Yes, but you've got 20 pots there." "Silly old bear," said Christopher Robin, smiling at Pooh fondly. "I do?" said Pooh, feeling rather pleased with himself. "Look at all of those pots." "Whoa! You know," said Christopher Robin, "only 10 of these honey pots have any honey in them, Pooh." He was looking through Pooh's sticky collection of pots. "Oh," Pooh replied, "how strange. Just the other day, most of them were full." Pooh thought about this a minute. "Well," he continued, "I do like to keep a large supply of empty honey pots as well as full ones." "Why is that, Pooh Bear?" asked Christopher Robin. "Just in case," replied Pooh. "In case? In case of what?" asked Piglet anxiously. Being a very small animal, Piglet was a little afraid to hear the answer. "Do you mean in case a hungry heffalump comes to visit?" "No, little Piglet," replied Pooh. "In case I find some especially yummy honey." because then I would need plenty of pots to store it in. Oh, yes, I see what you mean. Piglet felt a lot better knowing it didn't have anything to do with heffalumps. Yes, but Pooh, said Christopher Robin, if you give away your 10 empty pots, you still have 10 full pots of yummy honey left. But what if I had a party? Asked Pooh. Everyone would want some honey, so I would need a lot. Silly old bear, said Christopher Robin. If you wanted to share your honey, you wouldn't need your empty pots, only full ones. Yes, that's right, said Piglet. And if you ate up all of your honey, we'd bring you new pots of honey to make sure you had enough. So you don't need to keep all these empty old sticky pots hanging around, Tigger added. Said Pooh. He still wasn't sure he wanted to give away his honey pots. He felt as if they were friends of his. It's hard to part with one of them, even one. Just think, Pooh, said Christopher Robin. There are others who could enjoy having a useful pot if you would share some of your empty honey pots. Pooh thought about this. Suddenly he remembered how happy everyone had been when he got a honey pot for his birthday. They would all be as happy as I am, cried Pooh. Then he decided he would give away some of his honey pots after all. It made him feel good inside, as good as he felt when he ate the very best honey. Hey, Pooh boy, did you know there's stuff left in this one? Tigger asked as they loaded honey pots into Pooh's wagon. You mean honey? Asked the hopeful bear. Oh, yuck, said Tigger. Tiggers don't like honey. Well, Pooh's do, said Pooh happily. And since it was time for a smackerel anyway, Pooh sat right down there and made sure the pot would be nice and clean for its new owner. He ate it all, didn't he?